Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my camera. I need to. Hello, by the way. I need to share this out because the old one, the first one I did, is no good. So, let's share this one out. Okay. I'm just playing with this little bitty canvas here. I made, let's see, I made this little one. I hang them up on my shelf thing here, and I wanted another one to go with it. So, just gonna make another little one. Just fiddling around with stuff, not really doing a whole lot of anything, just keeping myself busy. But I'm using some gelatos as well to put some color on this page. Hi, Tommy. Good evening. What you doing? Yeah, it's a stamp. It's an Art by Marlene stamp that I have. Are you hanging out and resting? Well, I don't know if you've talked to Tina at all in the last couple of days, but we're going to do our thing on Friday, our TNT mixed media. But we're also going to announce that we're going to put it on hold for a while. We're going to do a winner for February because, for all of you that participated for February, but we're going to put it on hold, on pause until March or during March because Tina has some family health issues she's dealing with, and I have some family health issues that I'm dealing with. We're both kind of at almost the same exact thing is going on in our lives with her father-in-law and with my grandma, my husband's grandma. So we just can't commit to the time right now, but I figured I can tell you because you're always, you're always right there making videos with the prompts that we do and stuff like that. And it breaks my heart that we have to put this on hold because we just started it last month. But yeah, we're just gonna have to put it on hold for right now. I mean, Tina's gonna be very busy. I don't know how busy I'm gonna get or what. But that doesn't mean that we can't go live, from time to time and just play it for fun, and then when Tina and I are in a better place or whatever, then we can maybe start it. We're just going to put our group on pause for right now. Oh, really? Okay. So, like, you told her to probably, you would want us to draw again. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. As long as you're absolutely sure, because, you have your qualifying artwork in there too, That's very nice of you, Tammy. It really does break my heart. I wish we can just keep doing it. I really do. Because this is what I wanted to do for the longest time. But I kept agging it, Tina. Come on, can we do it yet? Can we do it yet? And are you ready yet? Do you want to play it yet? Do you want to start it yet? And now we just finally got it started, and now we have to. But things happen, so that's okay. That's okay. It'll be all right. I'm trying to get these stencils out here. I think I'm going to go and order the stencils that me and Tina got for you, because I really like those. Ow. And my hubby bought me a new a heat tool, because I don't do embossing anymore, and when I do, it's with the glaze embossing or with the gel embossing glaze or whatever, the Tim Holtz embossing glaze. So I don't use a regular embossing heat gun anymore. I would always use the Tim Holtz Ranger heated tool, the black one. Well, that one was starting to mess up on me. It was my second one, and it went out. The first one went out, you know, within like a year. And then the second one is brand new, and it's still already giving me problems. So he looked up Home Depot and found this industrial one for $27. It's got 2 heats on it. You can stand it up because this gets pretty hot, but it dries faster than the heat tool, but it will emboss if you let it. It's for getting stickers off and things like that. It's just a really good heat tool, and it unplugs from right here too. So I really like it. It's not too big, and it's held like a gun, like my old one. My old purple one was held like a gun. Okay, I'm gonna put some white. I'm gonna stencil white in here. I believe. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry that you have to see the cat's white tail. Yep, you do. That's Madonna. That's my Madonna. All right. I'm slowly coming out of my art block. This was a bad one, you guys. I've never been in one so bad before. This one really bugged me. This one almost caused me to want to sell all my craft supplies because I didn't think I was going to craft anymore. I didn't know if I was going to feel like crafting anymore. I know I can't be the only one that gets those feelings. I know I can't be. There's got to be more women out there, more crafters that feel that they get in an art block so bad where they feel that they want to just sell everything because they don't know if they'll want to do it anymore. I don't know what was going on. Just Tina thinks a lot of stress, maybe, or all right, Miss Madonna, you gotta go over there, lady. Come on. I only need to put it on the medium or the low heat. There's low and high on this. My daughter's gonna get mine too. But no, I would never either sell my stuff, but I get that feeling like why do I even do this sometimes, you know? It's just a weird feeling. This one was really bad. This last one was really, really bad. It really got to me. I couldn't figure out how to craft anything. Nothing would come out right, even if I tried. Tammy, is that heat gun really loud? Yeah, that's what my daughter was telling me. She just says, "You need to take a break, Mom." Okay, good. I just want to make sure it's not loud because that's one thing that I liked about the black ones that I was using before is because it was so quiet. I picked me up some new Posca pins today. These ones on this side here, well, not this yellow one, only the Posca pins you see here. I got the new metallics and then the pastel colors. I already had all these. But another white and then a purple or a fuchsia metallic, a purple metallic, blue metallic, green metallic, gold, a light pink, and then I have all these too. And these are good too. The chalk, Arteza chalk markers, those are good too. But I love my markers, my Posca pens. They're really good for when you're gonna, you know, ink around things, and that's what I'm about to do. I just hate doing it right away, so quick after. So I want to glue this here. But what color do I want? Probably want this Oh no, I'm going to do metallic. I love the transparency from her. Dina Wakley's new line of stuff. I think she has some new stuff that just come out this just recently, just like in the last few days. Trying to quickly go around this, but it's still a little wet, and that's not going to work perfectly for me, I bet. Need a piece of paper. Here we go. I should have just went regular purple. Let's do that. I'm going to go back. Yeah, my regular purple. It's going to take me a while to do all those, probably. I don't know. Maybe not. I haven't talked to Tina in a couple of days, so I hope everything's okay with her. I'm just going to do one more row of purple, and then I'm going to do the rest different color. Yeah, I do too. I think she said something about she may have to stay at her father-in-law's or something. I don't know. No, I want to use, let's see, this one. I hope she don't take on more than she can handle, though. You know. Yeah, I definitely went on this acrylic too quick with these pens. Oh well, that's just me being impatient. I wanted to do something. Let's do something else and let this finish drying. I'm not going to be able to. This is my drying rack. I have my own I buy this paper, the clear, well, this has a little bit left on here. There's not much. I ripped that off. It's not actually cut it. I do my own little stamping to make my own collage paper. That's why I like to buy the blank ones. I bought the ones with stuff on them too, but I love buying the blank ones. So this one is empty for right now, but I'm gonna finish. I did some on this one earlier today, so I figured I'd do a little bit more. This is all I got done today. It got kind of messy a little bit, but it's still pretty cool. The ink wasn't dry all the way, but it's just some black collage paper, black and white. What? Oh, I'm sorry. You retracted it too quick. I couldn't see what you meant. All right, that's like that. So we'll start. Where did you get the blank? You could. I bought mine on Amazon. You just look up in Amazon. Look up Tim Holtz collage paper blank or plain. Plain rolls. But I'm actually gonna stamp some tissue paper. I'm not gonna do the rolls. I want to make some collage sheets. So let me get that out. Tissue sheets. Let's see. Is this my tissue sheets? This is some kind of tissue sheets. Well, these was allowed tonight. Now, these are actually tracing papers, but I love to use them for collaging. But when you're stamping on these, you got to have something to protect it. Otherwise, it'll just go right through the You'll see what I mean. It's tracing paper, but I wanted it very thin. I couldn't get the sheets of plain tissue paper at the time, so I have this tracing paper, and I think it'll do just the same. Let me turn my fan down because it's blowing my paper away. See? Oh, and I did the wrong side. Need that side. And then once I'm done with it, and I have a few to work with, I'll just tear little pieces off it when I need something to collage. Okay, that's enough for those ones. I went into Hobby Lobby today to see if my Hobby Lobby had anything on clearance, and they had a few things on clearance. All their embossing powders were on clearance. Some of their Tim Holtz stuff was on clearance. Nothing in their paint area. Now I need some circles, or no, some of these. These will be nice. It takes a little bit to make one, but if you ain't got nothing to do and you're bored, you can make some collage paper. I make it up and I've sold it. So it's worth it to me that way because I've sold collage paper before. And your hand does get tired. It does. It gets tired. I love using all these little stamps here. They're, you know, and it got difficult when they were on the acetate. I use them a lot more now that I have them in a little thing like this now, instead of all pressed up against the acetate. I forget about them when they're all in their packages and stuff, and I don't use them. Thank you, by the way. Hi, Tina. We was just, are your ears ringing? We was just talking about you. We was talking about concerns and stuff, and I was I was explaining things a little bit to Tammy, and she said that you guys talked a little bit, and um, I was just telling her how you and I basically have the same kind of thing going on, and we're pretty busy, or we're like on call. There's that one. That's why I did a back piece because it soaks right through this tracing paper, but it looks good. But it's not completely dry yet. And they didn't have no stamps at Hobby Lobby, but all their embossing powders were like $1.24. All their Winka Stellas Oh, yeah, you just got home? Long day? This is a really good black. No, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, well. Let me put these over here. Let's see. I'll do one more. This one's still pretty wet. You know what? I do want to stamp. I haven't used these yet, and I wanted to put these quotes on a tissue paper for the longest time. Well, now I shall. Oh, that's too many. Why? Why can't he be left alone anymore? What is he doing? Does he keep taking his mask off and stuff? Is he falling? That's what's happening with Betty. Um, there's quite a few different ways, but I don't use embossing powders anymore. I only use the embossing glaze. Let's see. I want to. Okay. This one says. Let's see. All I know is one of us is right and the other is you. That's a good one. That's a good one. I want these on a tissue paper in case I want to collage the quote down. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, did he end up going to the doctor or no? Or did that person end up coming by or whatever? for hospice or whatever, like you said, or whatever. And anybody, huh? Okay. It's for sure hospice coming tomorrow. Wow. I feel like this is upside down, but maybe it's not. Oh yeah, no. Watch. I'll do that. Let me do that. I'm not doing nothing, Tammy. Let me pull out my glazes. And glazes work just like embossing powders. And I will show you how embossing powders work. I'll take my Oh wow, Tina. Yeah, I know how that is. I mean, Betty's hasn't forgotten me yet, but or Sean, but pretty much almost everybody else with her dementia. Yeah, exactly, Tina. Exactly. You're exactly right about that. Well, he don't. Then that's his right. That's his prerogative. He don't have to deal with anybody in the house that he don't want in there. It's his right, even if it's his son-in-law. And and if he don't want his son-in-law in there for his son-in-law to go and say goodbyes or whatever, well then the son-in-law needs to rethink of how he must have treated that man, because obviously that man has sour grapes towards him. You know, maybe the way he treated his daughter, who knows? But obviously that man don't want nothing to do with him. All right. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I crushed some tissue paper I did not mean to crush. That was a boo-boo. That was a big boo-boo. Okay, hang on. I'm going to get my embossing glazes out. Okay. Do you have your embossing stuff now, Tammy, or are you going to be getting it? Hang on, you guys. I'm looking for something. Let me see if this is in here. No, it's not in there. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. Okay. Now I'm going to be using my new heat gun, and I don't know how well it's going to work because it's glazed, but it should be okay. Where are my little tong thingies? Where are they? There they are. And so a couple of nice things to have when you're embossing is definitely a couple of nice things to have while embossing. They're just extras. Is an embossing distress pen. It's the exact same thing that's in the clear emboss it stuff. It's the exact same stuff that's in there. Oh, that's so juicy. And it's in this too. This is what's in here and what's in here. Embossing dauber. That's wonderful to have too. Okay. And these are nice to have if you're doing little things. These are actually made by Ranger. I had to get them. So, I'm actually just gonna take one of these things, see if I can actually, let's see. Can I do one of these? Let's see. I'm gonna take this one. It says artist. And I'm going to, oh, and your embossing buddy. You want to have a embossing buddy. Good night, Tina. Have a good night. An embossing buddy, that static electric, it keeps it clean free. Do it all over your page or whatever, anywhere you're going to put the embossing powder on or whatever. I'm going to try to get this. I don't know if it's going to work this, but we'll see. Oh, wait, I'll do the dauber. Maybe. Dauber was pretty messy. Let's see. Got my stamp on there. It gives a glaze effect. Okay, I got some of the color. Okay, I'm gonna do this pink color. This is Distress Embossing Glaze, picked raspberry. You see, I got some in excess places on the stamp, but you can see I didn't mean to get it in these areas. It's just the foam stamp that did it. You don't typically do it with the foam stamp. I just grabbed whatever stamp I had by me to do it, just to demonstrate. And let's see if this heat gun is going to glaze it up. But then I'm going to show you, if I got one of the things over here, I'm going to try to show you what something else it does. That's how the glaze looks. You see that glaze look? That's all I own now. I got rid of all of my embossing powders and went to glaze. I had tons and tons of embossing powders. I had like 100 jars or so, even, so much. But now I finally got down to a little bit. No, this is all I need. This is all I need. But that's pretty cool. The glaze, you'd like it, I'm sure. But now let me see if I can. What a lot of people, let me wipe this off. What I saw a lot of people were doing, not a lot, but just a variety of people, they were taking the little Tim Holtz dolls. Let me see if I can find one. If not, I'll use a different picture. They were taking the Tim Holtz dolls. Let's see what I got here. And putting color to their clothes. Watch. I'll do it to, let's see. Try to do it to those three girls in their dresses and stuff. Okay. And so this is what you want the pin for. Or the dauber with a paintbrush. Because if you don't have a pen, you can use the dauber and a really thin paintbrush to get your, because I'm going to outline all that's white. The white dresses and the white bows with this glue stuff for embossing. Let me make sure there's something to it. Yeah. I hope I'm getting it on there. It just, you can't hardly tell. It's very hard to tell. I'm pretty sure I am, but yeah, I just seen a. So they would take the little girl or the Tim Holtz pictures, the other pictures he's got out there, and they would take these glazes and they would color their dresses. Let's see if I can do it. I did it a long time ago. Let's do them this peach color. Or I think it's rose something. Rose. We're going to get the whole thing. I think it already started to dry up, but we'll see. It's been a while since I've done it. Well, you can tell where I missed some, but let me try to. I can't fix that right now because it'll mess up my pen, but you can see where I missed some. But you see where I colored it in, right? Okay, hold on. Hi, lurkers. How are you? Good evening, good evening. I don't care. They can lurk all they want. I do it too. Okay. So there's nothing I can do about that spot that's missed right now. Anyways, you can go back after you glaze it and then add more. That's what I'm using my little thingies for because of this. And that was it. Now you see, I could have done any color, but I chose just that one for now. I could have done the pinks, the blues, the purples, but people are all doing that sort of thing. You can tell where I missed right there, but that's pretty cool, huh? You can do it with embossing powder. You can everything you see me here doing right now. You can do with embossing powder too. So there's not much of a difference with these glazes. There's really not. So these go in there. I don't know why they're out. And this goes in here. But yeah, I've been on for an hour, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I'm probably gonna watch some TV with my hubs for a while. But thank you for hanging out, Tammy. I really appreciate it. I hope that helped you on how to do the embossing, a little bit. If you need more help, we can do it. We can do it together sometime if you want. Whatever you need, okay? All right, everybody. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.